Hello. If you are afraid to fly because you don't like somebody else to be in control, or you're afraid that the plane is going to crash, or that you are going to vomit on the plane, or have a heart attack, or have other problems, there is essentially one thing that is going wrong in your head. First of all, you are too anxious, of course, but second, you try to control things that cannot be controlled. You try to control a plane, actually, that the pilot controls, and you don't like the fact that you have to give control away, that you cannot control things that happen to the plane. Now, there's a simple little trick that I use, that I've implemented actually in my audio program on attackyyouranxiety.com, designed to help you fight your anxiety, especially social phobias and agoraphobia, hyperventilation, panic disorders, etc. But it works on the anxiety that you can have on a plane as well. It's one little sentence, and the sentence says, whatever happens is okay. If you accept that whatever happens it's okay, you're not afraid of anything. If you're sitting on a plane and all of a sudden there's a lot of turbulence and the plane starts to shake and you get afraid of that, you get scared, at that point you might think, oh, we're going to die. And if you think like this, of course your body will go into a fight or flight response. The flight response might be very good if you're in a dropping plane. No, seriously. So you go in a fight or flight response and your body releases more adrenaline into your blood, and all the adrenaline comes into your blood, and that makes your heart rate even pump faster and harder, and makes you nauseated and makes you dizzy and lightheaded, and you really start to get and feel a full-blown panic attack. Now, if this happens once and afterwards you land with the plane and everything's okay, next time that you will take the plane, your body will recognize the plane. It will say, whoa, last time I was on one of these, I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. So let's not go on this plane right now. But you, of course, you have to go on the plane, because you have to take a vacation, and then you have to take a trip or a business trip, I don't care. But you have to go on the plane, and once you get in, your body will try to do whatever it takes to not make you go on the plane. Meaning you will feel the nausea, the dizziness, the heart rate, etc., even without the turbulence happening. This is just your body trying to preserve itself, trying to protect itself. So it's a good thing, actually. But not in our current society, where these things don't really help us, but rather bother us. If this happens, then it might be that you don't even want to fly anymore, and that you're afraid of planes in general, and that this is really limiting your life. If this happens, you have to learn to think, whatever happens, it is okay. That means that if you go on the plane and the plane should start to feel some turbulence, that you will feel and think at that point, hey, if the plane crashes today, if today is the day that a plane crashes while I'm on it, so be it. Whatever happens, it's okay. If today is the day I die, then it's a good day to die. And I know this sounds very strange, and I know this even sounds surreal, because of course you don't like to die. But if you really feel this, if you really tell this to yourself in a way that you mean it, you will calm down. Whatever happens, you will calm down, because if you say that, whatever happens, it's okay, you actually admit to yourself that you do not need to be in control. You say, hey, I'm taking my hands off, whatever happens, it's all okay. I won't be worried anymore about what's happening, and just let it happen. And just doing that will calm you down in ways that you cannot even begin to imagine. And I know that this sounds strange, and I hope you will test it the next time you're on a plane, or the next time you're afraid in general, because it works for almost everything. Last time, a couple of days ago, I was watching a movie here at home, and I was home alone. I was home alone, and it was a very scary movie, and a very realistic movie, because it was a kind of horror movie that started with the phrase, this movie is based on true events. And it was true, because I looked it up before. So I was very, very afraid that this could happen to me. It's about a house in Romania, and people, they live there, and all of a sudden their house is attacked by some suicide kids with knives that want to kill them. And it has been remade in English, and it's called, I think, Strangers or something like that. But I'm talking about the real version. So I was afraid. I was afraid, and all of a sudden I heard noises in my house, and it scared me. It's normal, I guess. And I was walking around after the movie, and I was scared, and I said, come on, man, I'm 27 years old, I'm not going to be afraid of this anymore. I'm not a kid anymore. And that didn't work. So then I said, all right, if today's the day that all of a sudden there's a guy with a gigantic chainsaw next to me that wants to cut my head off, then it's a good day to feel that. If today's the day I die, then today's a good day to die. And just the mere thought of that, the fact that I said that to myself, calmed me down. It takes away fear like that. Now, if you don't believe me, just try it. Really say it to yourself, hey, whatever happens, it's okay. If, and you're feeling by what you're afraid of, happens, so be it. Then it's a good day today to have that. I hope you test it. See you soon on AttackYourAnxiety.com. Bye bye for now.